Hey up viewer, it's Bramcote School's Mastermind Champion 1994 James Peck here, and welcome to Wheatley TV. Right, cards on the table time. Myself and Mrs Peck have just arrived back literally 15 minutes ago from a really lovely celebration of 10 years of married bliss. And after a couple of bottles of wine and some fine dining last night, I wasn't in the mood to be driving up the windy route to Derbyshire, where our first team are playing Glapwell Colliery. Well, I understand we've made a rollicking start. We've been batting first, and I think at the last check it was 80 without loss off 12 overs, with Cal Harrison and Alex Ainger making hay. So we're here at the Wheatley Oval watching the twos, who are also playing Glapwell Colliery. And we've missed some serious action so far. We're 30 without loss, batting first, and I think we're only in the third over here. So Nick Cleaver and Jacob Brammer have made a very, very good start here. Now here's one of the most dedicated clubmen club cricket's probably ever seen. Pete Wood, Wheatley legend, father of Mad Dog, and he must have dedicated, well, tens of thousands of hours of his time for free to this cricket club, and here he is sorting out by the looks of it, some slightly dodgy footholes for the bowler to land in with some sawdust. Just to fill you in. Oh great, just what the world needs, another left arm seamer. Only joking, left arm seamers, love you really. Or do I? Oh, that has been slammed through extra cover for 4 by Jake Brammer. Super shot. Oh, it's an edge from Nick, and it's gone down for 4 runs. Cut away by Jake. It's a super shot out to the sheep field, and that's the 50 up for Wheatley. 50 partnership between this opening pair, and we're only in the 8th over. Super stuff from Wheatley. Oh, that's been drilled, flicking the stumps, and hasn't gone for a boundary. Good fielding from the stumps there. Top stuff. Oh, that's been flayed away by Nick for a customary 4. It's backward a point. That's a bit too much the other way this time, and that's down to Beryl's bench for 4. Oh, and Nick has got a thick inside edge on that. That's going for 4. More left arm pace from the top. Shouldn't be allowed. That's a super shot from Jake, and that's gone out to the car park for 4. Now I know I'm a bit preoccupied with left arm seam bowling, but just know that it's all down to jealousy. I cannot line it up. I mean, I can't line most bowling up, to be fair, but left arm seam bowling, I don't even know how you begin with it. So it's very much from that point of view, rather than just a pure hatred. Last time I went to an optician, he described my left eye as largely decorative, and that could be the reason. Oh, and that's an outside edge from Jake. It's not going to go for 4. And streaky from Mr. Bram, but he won't mind that. And they come back for 2. So, after 10 overs, Wheatley have raced on to 70 without loss. This is a superb start from these two. To keep it going here, they're going to need every run they can get, because Glapwell are a very strong batting unit. Oh, that is a lovely piece of bowling. And it's just a bye.
Went through, didn't it?
It certainly did. Oh, that's been drilled by Nick for 4 runs. Oh.
No, this is full. And there was no
shots. Flayed by Jake through extra cover, and that's going to be 4. Oh, that is a lovely shot by Jake, and that has bounced out to the covers for 4 more. Oh, he started mowing. Typical. So sorry about this, viewer. Lovely shot by Jake, and that's fielded by cover. Can you hear me? Is anyone there? Oh, that's a delightful shot from Jake. Steered that just back with a point for 4. Lovely shot. Oh, it's a lovely piece of bowling, and he's been given. George Lewis facing his first ball, and he's flipped that majestically through square leg for 4. So with Wheatley teetering on 100 for 1 after 15 overs, we've got another change of bowling at the washing line end. I swear he's doing it deliberately now, this bloke. Got a gaggle of Wheatley legends watching the action at the top end there. We've got the Patterson brothers, Alan Kev, Pete Wood and Pete Robinson, all casting their eye over proceedings today. Lovely to see. George has smashed that over the top, and that's a lovely shot for 4. That's flicked away, and it's been caught at square leg, and Jake misses out on his half century. Is that a good view?
Good
Ralph?
angle,
Good angle. Yeah, you pleased with that one?
That's the one.
So here's Fabio batting at number 4 for Wheatley, Jack Purkis. Well, I'm sad to report, viewer, that despite it being the weather for it, there's no washing on the washing line. As George slams that away for 4. But as we know, no washing on the washing line means pretty much guaranteed loss for Wheatley. Oh dear. So sorry to break that news to you so early on. So 20 overs to go. Wheatley are halfway through their innings, 114 for 2. There's a little bit of rebuilding work going on between George and Fabs here, after we've lost both openers in relatively quick succession. Oh, it's a huge appeal, and it's been turned down. Might have just been sneaking down like that one. Oh, again, that's really good bowling. That's a crisp, straight drive for 4. I meant square drive before I get comments, alright. And he's bowled him. Lovely piece of bowling. So Jack's been replaced by his dad, Nick Purkis, who you might have heard on last week's upload. Oh, that's a streaky shot from George. He's going to get 4. Well, Wheatley 2s here have already got about 70 more than they got last week after they had their customary loss against Thoresby Park away. So this is a really, really good performance, bearing in mind how quickly they were skittled. That is a lovely shot from George. So the drinks break. Wheatley 2s are on 131 for 3. I'll give you a quick update from the 1s as well. We're 198 for 4 off 40 overs, with Toppers and Loatsy in. Yes, that's right. Johnny Loates is playing with damaged knee ligaments, and that's the kind of borderline psychotic dedication that club cricketers set themselves apart from everyone else with. A flick from George, more of a thick inside edge really, and that's gone out to Barrow's bench for 4. Oh, that's a delightful shot from Nick. Down to the sheep field for 4. Oh, that's a delightful shot again from Nick. Super stuff. That's a really lovely straight try from George. Moves him on to 34 and brings up the Wheatley 150. George has flicked that just over the top of mid-wicket, and that's another 4, back-to-back boundaries. Nick has smashed that for 4. Super shot. Bit of trouble here for the bowler. Kind of missed him falling over in his follow-through, but hope he's okay. Well, unfortunately for Glapwell, he's heading off the field now rather gingerly, and I think they're going to bring a sub-fielder on from amongst the Wheatley ranks. There's Fabio making a reappearance, this time as a fielder for Glapwell. Don't do too well, Jack. So this chap has come on to finish off the over for his crocked teammate. He's called the burglar. The mind boggles, and he's taken a wicket with his fourth ball. Well, it was around this sort of time that my microphone battery died, and I didn't realise for a solid 3 or 4 overs. But here's Aidan Blake facing, I think, his fourth ball. And, oh, he's been bowled. Poor old Aidan. Unlucky, mate. It's all a bit stark without some background noise, isn't it? What can we do? Oh, look. Is that the lesser spotted Wheatley eagle, as it's known around our parts? No, they're definitely geese, aren't they? Anyway, that was a lovely shot by Jono. Toe edging, one down to third man for 4, and a solid defensive shot to end what was a very, very good over. And here's Jono absolutely smashing a 6 down the ground, and Pecky, take the microphone out, take the microphone lead out, quick, quick, quick. Well, my microphone's gone and died, so apologies for that last bit of silence. As George launches that over the top, lovely shot for 4, takes him on to 45. New battery installed now, we're okay. Jono's hit that straight to mid-on and he's gone. What a great take that was. Graham Holt in at 8 for Wheatley. And he's bowled first ball. Well, Glapwell really showing their character here after being thoroughly cleavered and brammered early on. They've fought back well. And they've now taken 7 wickets, 179 for 7. George is on 46, someone needs to stick with him. So the keen as mustard Ruben Lindsay comes into bat and he's facing the hat-trick ball here. Test of his character. Oh! Not wanting to put the kibosh on Rubes, but he's a very good number 9. He got 31 not out with Jack Purkis in their brilliant win against Worksop a couple of weeks ago, so he's just proven that with a lovely shot. It's gone through cover, and they're going to come back for 2. Good stuff from Rubes. Rubes plays that out, it's a lovely shot. Chased down by Fabio. Weird seeing him fielding for Glapwell. And they come back for another 2. George has toe-ended that. It's come down to me. It's 4 runs and that's his 50. Brilliant knock from George. Well played. Oh, and that's coming down here. That's going to be 4 byes. Clunk. 4 overs to go. That's cut out by Rubes, bouncing out towards the covers. And that's 4 runs. Lovely stroke. Well, with that cut shot from Rubes, the 200 comes up for Wheatley. He's done really well, batted superbly here, and they need to finish this off. Oh, he's flicked that. That's only going to go down to the short fine leg. They come through for a single. Fuller ball, and that is a superb shot from Rubes. Rubes has cut that out again, and that's his signature shot.
Brilliant.
That's 4 runs. Moves him on to 20. And that's Rubes gone. Really top knock from him. And he's put on some really important runs for Wheatley at the back end here.
Come on, Cole.
So we've got another member of Wheatley's youngsters coming into the crease. Is Cole Millington facing his first ball. Just over 2 overs to go here. Ooh! George deciding against the single. He's going to try and face as many balls as he can in these last 2 overs. Oh, George has played that out to put corner, and that's 4. We've got word from the first over at Glapwell that they finished on 278 for 6. Fantastic effort from them. As George lets that one go, and that's going to be, oh dear, it's not going to be 4, but it's going to be wide. Alex Ainger's got his first half century for Wheatley. Eddie got 43, and Johnny Late's toppers and Tongi have got 30-ish, according to the message on WhatsApp. Brilliant stuff. The field's come in, but they're going to want to give Cole the single here, and they've not done that. George will face the last over. Oh, and George has been bowled, really well bowled there, and he's gone for 59. Well played. Ralph Patterson in for Wheatley, the younger brother of Henry, who plays for our first team. And it's a solid shot from him, first ball. Ooh. It's well bowled. And Wheatley finish on 218 for 9. A really top effort. Bearing in mind, as I said earlier, that they got bowled out for just over 50 last week. So this is a superb show of their talents. So you join us at the start of Glapwell's reply. They need 219 to win. We've got John O'Ellis opening the bowling for Wheatley from the bungalow end. And that's been flayed out, first ball, and that's 4. Lovely shot. And that's been flicked down fine towards Barrel's bench, and that's going to be 4. Oh, that's more like it from John O. Lovely stuff. Good way to finish. So we've got 15-year-old Reuben Lindsay opening the bowling at the washing line end. And a bit of a loose in the first up. Oh, nice bowling from Rubes. That's cut out. It's gone through Graham at backward point, and that's 4 runs. Nice shot. That's a fuller one, and that's again being punched out, and that's 4. So Glapwell making a similar start to Wheatley, thrashing it around. That's a good stop from George behind the stumps. That's a lovely shot. It's uppish, but it's gone over Nick at cover for another 4. Oh, that's a nice shot, and that's a brilliant stop by Aidan Blake at mid-on. Oh, that is an absolute ripper from Jono. Lovely bowling. So we're only in the 3rd over here, and Glapwell are already on 28. They started really well. And this is a bit more like it from Jono. You're going to want to settle things down here. Oh! Nicely bowled. So we're very lucky on Wheatley TV today to be joined by Wheatley legend, Deadly Dougie Finn. How you doing, Dougie?
Very well, James.
Oh dear, that's a beamer from Rubes. That's a no ball, and I presume he's going to get a warning for that. Slipped out. So apart from that, Dougie, what do you think about this start? It's been a bit of a rip roarer from Glapwell, hasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't down for the start of the Wheatley innings, but it's sort of mirroring the start that Wheatley had with the 2 opening batsmen seeming to be rather aggressive and positive at the crease.
Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. But and speaking of that, that's gone straight out to Jack on the point boundary. He's fielded it. So you haven't played for Wheatley for how long now, Dougie? We played for years together, but I can't remember.
Did, yeah. I mean, a good 14, 15 years with the club, and I'm actually having an outing tomorrow for the Wheatley Wormburners. I was
going to say that because it's a bit of an announcement on Wheatley TV today. We've got a new Sunday team dubbed the Wheatley Wormburners, and Dougie's going to play in the inaugural match at Cornton tomorrow. Are you gearing yourself up for that then, Dougie?
Kind of, and with a can of Carlin in my hand as well.
That's the ideal preparation.
Absolutely. No, I'm looking forward to it. Bit of bants with the lads sort of thing, and You know, and a little spot of, I believe it's a 20 over affair, so I shouldn't hurt too much come Monday morning or Tuesday morning and probably Wednesday morning as well.
Well, I'm really looking forward to hearing how it goes, and hopefully at some point in this season we can get down there and film some matches. So it's a friendly, isn't it?
It's a friendly, yeah. It's the first Sunday friendly of the season. I think there's 3 or 4 that are sort of planned in at the moment this season. So it'll be good fun. Be good fun. Congrats with your efforts on Wheatley TV so far. It's been very entertaining viewing.
It's been a lot of fun, and we've enjoyed it. And hopefully, as long as the club think it's okay, we're going to carry on doing it. Absolutely. Everyone seems to be on board.
Although I have to admit, I do miss you out on the green bays there, you know, and watching your mystery spin.
The mystery is I don't turn it.
Absolutely. And many a batsman hasn't worked that out, have they?
Yeah, I'd say roughly 85% of my wickets are batsmen playing for turn. Idiots, every last one of them.
But we like to still fool them from time to time.
Nothing wrong with it, mate. So this rip-roaring start from Glapwell continues unabated at the moment. Wheatley need to get on top of things here. Got a decent total. And they need more bowling like that from Jono. It's launched towards Cole. It's a good effort, but it's still gone out for 4 runs. Oh, an inside edge, and that's going down for 4 streaky runs. That's straight to Nick, and a juggle, and he's dropped it. It's a huge appeal, and nothing doing. 50 up in no time at all for Glapwell. 6 overs gone. Lovely cat shot, and that's a great piece of fielding by Jack Purkis out on the point boundary. Clipped out towards Barrel's bench for 4. Lovely shot. That's again launched over the top of Nick Cleaver. 4 more runs. What a start this is for Glapwell. Oh, worm burner time. Oh, that's really nicely bowled by Jono, and it's turned down. I think it's possibly going down leg. Well, here's a sound I've been waiting to do all day. Cheers, Dougie.
That's all right. One thing you can rely on with me.
Oh, that's smashed for a massive 6. Oh, very, very close. So the score's 73 without loss here, and Glapwell have done superbly. Oh, that's gone straight up in the air. Did I get that? Oh, I think I missed it. But Jack Purkis takes it, and the commentator's curse has worked finally.
Well done, Jack.
Well, we've got some here. Here we go. Some lovely sponsorship for you. Oh, that's a fantastic shot. John nearly got a size 12 on it, and it's gone through mid-on for 4. Nice shot. And that's 4 runs back past Jake. Lovely shot. That's been pinged out towards Barrel's bench for 4. Nice shot. Oh, and that was nearly taken in his follow-through by Jono. Great effort. Oh, that's nicely bowled from Jono. That's really good stuff from Jono. That's gone straight up in the air, and Jono takes it. I don't think I'm going to be able to, unfortunately.
No worries.
So after a brilliant spell from Jono, largely luckless. Oh dear, it's Cole Millington who's again. Everyone's allowed a loosener. That has been absolutely smashed, and that's 4 runs, and that brings up a really, really superb 50. What a start he's given Glapwell here. Well, if I didn't know any better, you'd say that this chap's got somewhere to go, quite pressingly. That's been launched for a massive 6 into the sheep field. And the traditional wander into the sheep field here for Glapwell's squad to have a look for that ball. I think there could be some time. That's been flicked fine, and that is a superb shot. 4 runs. Oh, that's well bowled by Cole. He's come around the wicket now to see if he can get a change of fortune. Well, much needed break for the Wheatley bowlers here. They're being marmalised all over the park. The score is around about the 140 mark and 20 overs to go. And Glapwell are in a super position here, but that's more than can be said for their first team. The latest we've got from the rather overexcited Wheatley WhatsApp group is that Glapwell firsts are currently on 89 for 6. So probably picked the wrong match here. So we've got a change of bowling at the washing line end. We've got Ralph Patterson coming on, who, unlike his older brother, prefers leg spin, but it's some fabulously unorthodox leg spin, as you're about to see. Look at that.
Oh, good start, Ralph.
Looped up, smashed out, and Rubes isn't going to catch that. It's 4. So it passed me by a couple of balls there, but Graham's wicket keeping now, place of George. Swept brilliantly for 4. This is superb batting.
Well ball, Ralph.
A lot of tennis chat going on behind me. Do apologise. I understand that some sort of tennis competition is going on the BBC on Monday. I'm busy, I think. It's flayed out. Oh my gosh, that was.
Yeah, it was his hand.
That was nasty, and I think he's okay.
Spare ball.
I think the sample is the key.
Yeah, he's not going to be ready start of the season by all accounts.
Nicely bowled by Cole. Lovely shot. Oh, well done from Jono. Using his wingspan there to feel the ball. That's a nice shot. It's gone through Nick at mid-wicket. And that's trickling into the fence for 4. So Glapwell on 170 for 2. And they've got 16 overs to get this target. And we've got George Lewis to come and bowl a bit of left arm dibbly dobs. Not bad, bearing in mind he was keeping for the first half of Glapwell's innings. Let's see what he can do with the ball. Well, actually, George is going to eschew his usual seam up, I think, and he's going to bowl a bit of left arm orthodox. Oh, yes, please. Fabio coming on to bowl a bit of dibbly dobs in place of Ralph. It's been smashed out, and that's 1 bounce, 4 runs. Lovely shot. Oh, that's nicely bowled by Jack. Nicely bowled by George. Slammed out, and that's going to be 4 runs, and that takes him into the 90s. Oh, that's brilliantly bowled by George. And again from George. What's he doing wicket keeping? So after an experimental 1-over spell from Jack Perkins, we've got Ruben Lindsay coming back on. It's been cut out, and Hayden's going to pick it up, and that's 1. Takes this chap on to 94. That's a lovely shot, off a full toss, and George fields that brilliantly. 2 runs in the end. Cut away over the top of gully, and that's going to be 4 runs. Oh, inside edge. Oh, toe end on that, and that's going down for 4. 200 up now for Glapwell, and they are finishing things off in a very clinical fashion here. Oh, and an inside edge this time, and Cole's fielded it really well. it's no run. Ouchie. So what's going to come first? This chap's century or Glapwell's victory? Both could happen at the same time, I suppose. But this chap has got 2 to get to his century. And it's 6 to win for Glapwell. He thoroughly deserves this if he gets it. And it turns down a single. A little nervy moment here. They've got all day to get this. Oh, and Jake's going to have a go here. Oh, and there's a fumble. Now, we're about to find out if these 2 batsmen are friends off the field. This guy's got absolutely no intention, I don't think, of getting any runs here. I don't blame him. That's flicked down, fine for 4. And that is an absolutely brilliant knock. Remorseless. And he thoroughly deserves it. He's dominated the Wheatley bowling from the moment he's come in. And what a terrific knock. Great to capture it on film. That's over the top. Oh, I missed the winning single there. It was fairly inevitable in the end. Glapwell have absolutely marmalised Wheatley there. Thoroughly deserved win for them. And their excellent form continues. Wheatley going to go and lick their wounds, I'd say. They batted really well in the first innings, but it just wasn't enough. And that Glapwell start, where they scored 50 off the first 6 overs, just knocked the stuffing out of the Wheatley attack. Well, as the players bump fists at the end of a chastening day for Wheatley, I'll just have a look at my fixture list. Who are we playing next week here at the Wheatley Oval? Oh, Glapwell Colliery again. The fixture list tends to get reversed at this time of the season. We're halfway through. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week. All the best.